Today on More Than the Music, I'm back on Music Row in Nashville with more from Americana Fest. I'll be talking to Tommy Prine about carving his own path through the music industry. Then I'll sit down with the McCrary Sisters, a gospel music group taking Music City by storm. Hey guys, what's up? We are at Americana Fest hanging out with Tommy Prine. Thank you so much for coming out to talk to us.
Thanks for having me.
I'm thrilled to have you on the show. So the one thing that I read across all of your marketing and PR stuff is he's charting his own course his own way. What is that like for you? Like trying to break into the music industry, breaking into the music industry with, a father like John Prine?
I think it was something that I had to get over before I even started, I think it's an obvious kind of element to the context is like who my dad was and the legacy that he left behind and the fact that I'm, traveling in his footsteps. But that was something I just kind of had to get over before I even started. I'd never wanted to, I didn't want to do it because my dad did it. I wanted to do it because it spoke to me. And I've never felt more like myself after I started this journey. I love and respect everything that my dad did. And I just think it's something that I can kind of walk alongside instead of in the shadow of, So I'm very proud of him and I'm proud to be his son. And I love what I do, so.
Yeah, walking alongside instead of in the shadow of. That's a beautiful way to put it. You started songwriting. I read that you did a little bit kind of here and there when you were younger, but really got into it after your father passed. Can you talk to us a little bit about like how songwriting found you, like how that helped you through that time?
Yeah, so I've been writing since I was a teenager, but I didn't show anybody anything, like none of my friends, especially not my parents. I didn't want anyone to know. It was like my little secret. And I think I was 21 or 22 by the time I showed my mom and dad a song. I wrote a song for my friend, was my best friend who passed away in 2017 from a drug overdose. And I wrote a song called Something Like an Angel. And I played it for my parents at like a dinner party. And they were like, yo, like, you've been holding out on us. Like, what is all this? And, I've always enjoyed it, and it's always been something that looking back now, that I did as a way to process emotions and life events, and it was just the best way that I could communicate my own feelings to myself was always through writing. And I do think it was after my dad passed that it was such a heavy thing to go through and process that the only way I really could was to just bury my head into something, and I'm glad that I chose writing songs and not something else,
Yeah, certainly more destructive options out there.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. But yeah, I think it's turned into just another way of communicating who I am and my thoughts and feelings.
More from Tommy Prine after this. So one of the things that I've been asking everybody this week, because it's Americana Fest, I want to know, what does the term Americana mean to you?
It's a good question. I think it's, for me, it's like an umbrella term for just like American music, I think it's more widely accepting of a range of different sounds of American music than like more specific genres like rock or country or like even like hip hop. It's all like, like when you hear a song, you're like, all right, well, that's that. And Americana has so many different faces to it. And I think that's kind of part of the beauty of it,
What was your first concert?
Probably my dad's. I mean, when I was a kid, we would go on the road all the time. And,
That's awesome.
When I was like a child, I was like wholly uninterested in it. And then he would bring me out on stage. And apparently when I was a kid, I was just like sitting there like soaking it all up. And people were like throwing roses and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's so
I remember one story where, I don't remember this, but I've been told this story a lot by family friends and my parents. that when I was younger, they brought me out on stage. And then when I walked off stage with my dad, and he was like, hey, buddy, like, how was it? Like, did you like that? And I look at him, I was like, that wasn't real. Baseball is real. And he's like, don't know what that means, but thanks. Like,
is there anybody that you've met that you've just totally fanboyed over?
When I met Robert Plant, I was sitting there, I was like, and like, he was so nice, and like, he like really kind, like actually like talked with me, and we like hung out. It was at some music festival in San Francisco, I think. And he was just walking around, and I was with my brother Jack, and like we were just kind of like hanging out backstage, and we saw him, and we were just kind of like waved at him, and he goes, oh, you're John's sons. And we were like, wait, you know? Like, it was so weird. Like, and he was really, really sweet, and like talked to us for a while. But yeah, I remember like not computing what he was saying and like what I was supposed to say back, because I was just like that. Like, I was very nervous. Hopefully, Robert, if we meet again, I won't be as weird. But you know, it was a couple years ago. I'm cooler now. So.
I love it. Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
What's on the horizon for you? What's coming up?
Some more shows. And I'm also on Instagram, Tommy Prine Music, and TommyPrine.com. Yeah, check me out. I got merch. I got tour dates. Music coming out. Check me out.
Pick it up, y'all.
Can't fall out my mouth no more. Angel, walk me through your garden, won't you please again? Nerves inside my heart in Germantown tonight. I'm learning that it's not good to fly. I've chosen the habit that I'm dropping, coming down to exhausting. I think I need some help. Turn me over. If sand could rise when we grow, then I would try to hold your hand a little slower. Angel, walk me through your garden and your trees, but please don't reach out, 'cause I won't be this far south again. Nerves inside my heart in Germantown tonight. I'm learning that it's not good to fly. Chosen the habit that I'm dropping, coming down's exhausting. I think I deserve some rest.
After the break, I'll be back with the McCrary Sisters. What's up, you guys? We are at Americana Fest hanging out on Music Row. I am here with the McCrary Sisters. Thank you so much for being on the show, y'all.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
For anybody that is out there and is not familiar with McCrary Sisters, y'all have been around and singing. I mean, some of y'all with Elvis, Stevie Wonder, Isaac Hayes, Bob Dylan. I mean, we're talking heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And I read 2011 is when y'all got together officially. I didn't realize it was like, I mean, not that that's that recent, but it feels more recent than I thought. And I'm just going to name drop some more folks here. Together, y'all have recorded or performed with Delbert McClinton, Robert Randolph, Greg Allman, Sheryl Crow, Dr. John, R.I.P., just so many folks.
Yeah.
Who is a bucket list person that you would love to perform with that you haven't had a chance to yet?
For me, I would say maybe Stevie Wonder. That's just for me, you know, because she's already had a shot at me. But for me, it's Stevie Wonder.
For me, I'm tossed between Elton John and Tina Turner.
How about all three of y'all?
Yeah.
Well, for me, I think it would have been Aretha and maybe Stevie.
So let's talk a little bit about y'all's formative years. So you guys grew up harmonizing. I think that's pretty apparent when you listen to your music. It sounds like it just is natural for y'all.
Yeah.
Can we talk just a little bit about like your childhood and what it was like growing up in such a musical family?
Well, everybody did sing. Everybody does sing in the family. So we always thought it was a big joke when we would go to church in different places and hear people get up and they couldn't sing. We would be laughing. We would always laugh. We thought they were making a joke. And so we would start laughing. We'd always get in trouble because we were laughing. But it was funny to us. You know.
Yeah. People like me do exist.
Well, for me, being the seventh child next to the last, coming home and hearing music, everybody singing, everybody harmonizing. My mom could sing. Dad, of course, Fairfield Ford could sing. But all of the brothers and sisters, we get in where we fit in. And that's how we found out who sung the soprano, alto, and all that, was everybody would take a position and take a part in whatever was comfortable for the voice. Everybody went there. And whenever my mom was cooking food and we really, really, really enjoyed what she was cooking, we'd go in the kitchen and look and see what she had on the stove, and we'd be like, we go, beans, pinto beans, good old pinto beans. Candy yams and turnip green, good old pinto beans. One more time. Beans, pinto beans, good old pinto beans. Candy yams and turnip greens, good old pinto beans. And I mean, all 8 of us, and we had a ball. We make up songs and just sing.
It's the best. I mean, I do that with my cats. I just don't sound like that. I want to know what the term Americana means to y'all.
I mean, Americana to me is like everybody coming together, and it's like collectively, if I'm saying that right, like all different type of music, just coming together and sharing love and support one another, and I think it's awesome. So yeah, that's what it means to me.
And it's the same, you know, when it comes to me. The thing that I really love is that you can take somebody who's really off into just straight up country music, and they can hear somebody sing a reggae or a gospel or a rock tune or folk song, and everybody is just like all off into it and giving out numbers and getting to know people. I mean, when you see people come together like that, you know, that's really powerful.
I think it incorporates all genres of music, you know, and everybody comes together. And like last night at the show, it was a little of this, a little of that, and that's what Americana music is to me.
More with the McCrary Sisters when we return.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by
let's talk about your singles. Shake It Off. Y'all wrote this together.
Yeah,
Gina wrote it.
I wrote it. Yeah,
Shake it off.
it was just one of them songs when you stop and think about, I have been guilty of being in traffic and somebody ran me off the road or rolled down the window and said something crazy, and before I knew it, I done said something crazy back or done jumped in front of them trying to tell you ain't gonna, I'm gonna do you too. So it's like I had to learn how to shake it off and let it go. Yeah.
Also, Run On. It's so awesome, y'all. I mean, y'all brought your brother on for that.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. I love it so much. How did that one come about? How'd you guys decide to go with that song and do that one?
It was like we've heard the Fairfield Four and a whole lot of other different people do it, and every once in a while we get our brother Alan, and we'll pull him up and say we got something we want you to sing with us. So when I heard that song, I was like, that's perfect for him. So we went in the studio and got Tommy Sims produced it, and we just had a ball doing it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think that comes through. It sounds like you guys are having fun. What is your favorite Nashville venue?
Where's
I like Third and Lindsley. That's what I like.
Cool.
Yeah, I like Third and Lindsley too because our record, we did a live record there. I love the atmosphere and it's like, it feels like home, family, but I also like the winery.
Oh, I like both of those. They all have been good to us and being Station Inn. Because when we first started, we were at the Station Inn all the time. All the time. Yeah. So all three of those venues have been really good to us.
Who is it that y'all are here to see? Are you out checking out music? Or are you guys just like, well, we're here to work and go home and sleep?
We are in the studio all the time. We're doing session work, or we're booked somewhere and have to sing on our own, and
It's back to back.
So honestly, when I don't have to be in the studio a lot of times, I am home
There you go.
relaxing in the bed. I really am. And there are certain people that I will go out and see, haven't seen in a long time. I haven't heard them in a long time. And I just go out to support them every now and then, but not often, because we hear all the singing all the time. Yeah.
And so War and Treaty, we would have gone to support them last night, but
We were still
still at the Americana Fest at the Ryman.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were honored for them to honor the Fairfield Four last night.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that this year was 100 years?
100 years
I think.
of them singing.
That's amazing.
Yes,
the Fairfield
yes.
Four. Yeah.
Wow. That puts it in perspective.
1921, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1921. But to answer your question, I want to go see Oliver Wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's playing tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes.
Oliver Woods,
I don't know where, but I'm gonna find out.
I'm sure it's in that magazine thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Awesome.
see him.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit that, but I'm going to look him up.
Oh, Oliver? Yeah, he's somebody.
The Wood Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's-
Woods Brothers. Wood Brothers.
He's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, yes, I will check that out. I didn't know he was doing solo stuff. That's awesome. What was your first concert?
Stevie Wonder.
Mine was Stevie Wonder. I do remember that.
I forgot. I don't know.
Fair enough. What's on the horizon for y'all? What's up? What's next?
We've got the three singles out: Amazing Grace, Shake It Off, and Run On. Those are the 3 singles that we released within the last year.
I think we'll probably keep putting out singles until we figure out, or we might just put out do a whole CD and just put a few of them out there, like planting flowers, and see what grows and what people are responding to, because it has worked up to now, and I think when you find something to work, you just keep working it.
Well, McCrary Sisters, thank you. This was
Thank you
lovely.
for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Don't forget to follow More Than the Music on social media. Just search for MTTM Heartland for episode previews, fun extras, and behind-the-scenes footage.
It's good.